Sean Hinton and the Shotgun right there. That opening song was Newborn King. Pretty exciting. That's from the new album Slayin' It, which is all Christmas songs by Milwaukee artists.
Yeah, it's so cool. I love this. And proceeds actually benefit this nonprofit called Make a Scene. They use art, music, film to fight youth mental health issues, which is such a great cause, especially now with everything going on. So people can actually go to this website. It's mkeascene.com to get their copy of that album. And we're going to be playing songs from this album all season long.
Yeah, it's great. My friend Eric Johnson. I'm super excited about it. So I'm happy that we're doing that. It's a pretty cool project that he's doing. Good to see you all.
Good to see you too. You had a couple of days off. Did you enjoy your time?
I did. You know what? I mean, even though, I didn't go anywhere, stayed home, I think just relaxing and taking time to not, sometimes be on a specific schedule is nice sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes my latest thing is if I have PTO, paid time off, I'll just not have an agenda for the day and kind of see what happens.
Right. Right. And right now I'm doing full social distancing because I'm going to see my mom eventually in a couple weeks. So I'm just trying to make sure that I do everything I can, just to keep her safe. So I really, didn't plan a whole lot anyway. So it was nice.
And interesting, you still feel the need to do that, Tiff, because you shared on the show that you had COVID-19, but you still feel like you need to do that for your mom?
I do, because she's high risk, she's in her 70s. Yeah. She's a smoker. I just think those things matter when it comes to your loved ones, and I would never want to regret not doing that. It's so simple, so why not?
Yeah, exactly. So I've been doing some shopping, most of it online, but I'm still trying to shop local.
Yeah.
But I was thinking about, the people I need to buy for and those kinds of things, and I was reflecting on the fact that my least favorite part of that process is the gift wrapping part. I feel like I wait until the last minute and then I've got to do a ton all at once. What's interesting is there's some sexism apparently involved in gift wrapping, because there was a poll that said, Tiff, 68% of women say they can wrap better than a man, and 29%, in fact, so almost 1 in 3 say they've mastered the skill.
I think it's also expected. So, that's part of it, right? Every guy I know wraps with newspaper. Most of them, not all, but and so did my mom growing up. She used the funnies, right? We would save all the funnies and do that. But I just think it was always sort of expected at some point that maybe there's prettier wrapping from the women in our family than from my brothers.
Right? Yeah, I think women tend to pay a little more attention to the packaging part too.
Yeah, it's creative.
Not just the gift. Mm-hmm. Yep, for sure.
But we both share a friend in common who is like the world's best gift wrapper.
Who's that?
David Caruso.
Oh, duh. Yeah, 100%.
Like every gift comes like you don't want to open it. It's perfection every time.
Yeah, my mom too is an amazing gift wrapper. She puts a lot of effort into how it looks.
It's true. I do like gift wrapping services for that too. But here's interesting. This is an interesting question for you. Do you buy your own holiday gifts?
Yeah. Well, I don't wrap them and put them under the tree, but I think a lot of women are going to admit to doing this, because for a lot of us, especially if you're a mom, you're so busy, you don't have time to shop. And so you go out shopping for other people and you're like, oh, I like that. I'll take one of those.
It's so true. My aunt is notorious for this. She will literally say, she'll send me a picture of exactly what she wants. She'll be like, I'd like this and this, because she's my godmother. So we buy each other gifts. And it's like, I know she does not want me to go outside of those parameters. She wants exactly that. And in her house, she does buy her own gifts for herself. So she will buy them and then she gets them in the house. Sometimes she even wraps them herself. But they say, I looked this up, 40% of women actually do buy gifts for themselves for the holidays.
How about that? You go, girls.
I know,
Buy
right?
your own presents.
Yeah.
And some people will have flowers delivered to themselves.
Aww.
I think that's all right.
That is cute. My mom said my dad used to do that on Christmas Eve. He would always bring her a corsage. It was also, I think it was the night it was their anniversary. No, maybe that was New Year's Eve. That was New Year's Eve. So Christmas Eve, he would bring my mom and my grandmother a corsage.
That's cute.
Yeah,
my parents, their wedding anniversary is the day after Christmas. My mom was a kindergarten teacher when they got married, and they picked that date in part because the church was completely decorated for Christmas.
So my mom did for New Year's, for part with that.
It's a beautiful time of year. But it's funny because there's this survey about if you found an extra $100 in your pocket, what would you do with it? And the poll said that people, number one was shopping.
Yeah.
People would go shopping
This time of
probably
year for sure.
themselves. Yeah. The second thing was dining out, which is tough to do now, but you could do curbside pickup most places. And then three was put gas in your car. But I was thinking about it. If I just had $100, what would I do with it? And I would buy the most fabulous bouquet or flowers and put them on my island in my kitchen because I just love fresh flowers.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
You know what? That's true because there's nothing better than fresh flowers in the house. I have a friend who she has flowers on delivery for herself, like a monthly flower. And it's always something simple. It's nothing real extravagant. It's just something small and pretty, but usually it's like a few roses or something like that. And I always thought, like, when I'd go to her house, I was like, wow, that like is so, I don't know. It's just something about it was so beautiful. And I loved it. I don't know why I haven't done that for myself. We got to do, that's the kind of gift we need to buy for ourselves.
Absolutely. I totally agree with you. That's the perfect gift to buy for yourself. And it leads us to our sound off question, which we posted on Facebook. We want to know, do you buy yourself gifts for the holidays? I took a sneak peek, Tiff, because you posted this on Facebook. And I saw some people were like, yeah, one for them, one for me, one for her, one for me, which I love.
Works for me.
We'll read those. Yeah, we'll read those a little later in the show.